Good morning. I am going to do a look and then I'm going for a walk. Let's see. I need to moisturize my face or put some sort of moisture on my face, and therefore I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown face base. I just washed my face and I feel a little dry. Let's see. I'm going to use a foundation brush for this, and it is a 948 and it's a Bdellium Bamboo brush. It's perfect for moisturizers and treatments. It's got the kind of bristles that you would use for that. So I'm going to apply this. If you've never tried this before, next time you're in somewhere where they have a Bobbi Brown counter, ask to see this. It really smells good and it really feels good. It smells, if you like lemons and limes, lemon, is it lemon chiffon pie or key lime pie or gin and tonics. You would love this. I love gin and tonic. Haven't had one in eons. We're coming up on a whole year without any alcohol. Oh no, it's crazy. I can't believe I did it. There've been some moments during this quarantine when I wanted to just throw in the towel, but I didn't. I resisted the urge. I like a good challenge. All right. So I had someone ask me about Hourglass, and to be perfectly honest, I only have one product from Hourglass, and the day I bought it, I spent a lot of time matching myself, and then when it came time to get what I wanted and pay for it, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed one that's too light, and the color is cream. The product is it's the foundation in the triangle cylinder. Vanish. Anyway, it's the stick foundation by Hourglass. And I'm going to use that on my eyelids. Wow. And through the center of my face, because it's too light. I got too much, and I don't want to scrub on my lids too much trying to spread it out. So I'm going to let my fingers do the removing. So what do I think of it? I really can't I know this is a letdown and it's not helping any. I really can't give an honest answer how I feel about Hourglass products because I don't think I own any except for this. This is the only thing I own. Do they make a highlight? I may have a travel size highlight or something in my drawer over there. I just don't think I have anything else by Hourglass. Everybody's going on and on about the concealer. All right, so I put it through the center of my face. Now let's do an eye look. So I guess I'll just have to use it as what I just used it for. I also wanted to talk about this. Are you finding a problem with remembering to do it? I like to do mine while I do my hair. I like to do mine while I do my hair, and I just leave it in until it signals that I've had it in long enough. Because I can't leave it in while I'm doing makeup because it's in the way. But when I'm doing my hair, it's not in the way. Try to incorporate it in your routine in the morning while you are doing your hair, and then that way you can use it 10 consecutive days and get the best results. And I do believe consecutive days work better than missing because it builds on itself. Oh, and it says to not use it more than once within a 24-hour period. I have, and I did not have a problem. All right, that's enough about that. Let's do an eye look. I pulled out the Lawless palette. Do y'all know whether she's had her baby yet or not? Every time I see her on Instagram, she looks like she's getting ready to pop. I'm going to do, here's my blouse today. So let's do something that copies that. I'm going to take the color Feels and put that here. My goal is always to go upward and out, but like I said, I get impatient with my blending sometimes and blend it all over the place on myself. Usually when I'm doing a bride, I'm pretty quiet and I'm focused on what I'm doing so that I don't have to backtrack any, because I usually have limited time. So I focus real hard on placing things exactly where they need to be so I don't have to alter them, do any alterations along the way. So this color is called Feels, and it's in the Lawless The One palette. I haven't bought any of her other stuff, her blushes, or her powder, or her foundation. Based on how I feel about this palette, which I have a lot of confidence in it and its performance, because I carry it so much so that I carry it in my kit to do brides. I'm going to take her color Plunge, which is the black. She uses this black, she uses it wet to make liner. We should try that today. I don't have any place I have to be today. I haven't got my walk yet. My hair is clean and I didn't want to go get my hair sweaty before my video. So I'm going to take my walk today after the video instead of before. It does work good as a liner. This is the fuzzy brush. I don't want to use a fuzzy brush. Ooh, this one's sharp. This one's from the Bdellium collection. The Bamboo collection. And use the Plunge. That's my liner. So yeah, it was fun going downtown yesterday, but it still makes me sad to see the streets so empty. Because they used to be bustling at this time of year. Okay, that look wasn't going in the direction I wanted it to, so I went ahead and smoked out the shadow. It just wasn't going, the experiment with the shadow as a liner just wasn't going as expected. And I lost my patience working with it. So we just smoked it out. Alright, so now I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. I'm going to take the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, put that on my lid so I can do a lid color. The black got out of hand. I'm going to take a flat concealer brush. It is the 936 from the Bdellium Bamboo collection. And I'm just going to conceal some of this black that I did so I can do a light color on my lid so it won't, hopefully it won't muddy up too much. I'm glad I don't have to be anywhere today since I decided to bail on my look. The color Crushing, a dry brush to start with and see how it looks. Oh yeah, that looks nice. This, I'm still working out of the One palette. I lost my what was it? Feels. I lost it when I started messing with the black. So let's put that back. So the color, the look today is inspired by this blouse. I bought it at a surf shop a couple of years ago. There. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush or one of these. It's a pointy blending, tapered blending brush maybe. It's from the Jaclyn Hill brushes. It's number 40. I'm going to take feels and put it underneath. The color on my lid is too cool to go with the orange. Wow. This is a shitty look. I'm going to take butterflies, and it's not doing anything. It did. It warmed it up a little bit. Ugh, what an ugly look. Steady, which looks like feels, but darker. That's mucho better. Let's put let's use the color Torch. Here's one. This one is Wander Beauty. I don't know what the color is. Let's use it on the waterline. I think it's bronze, although this is not what I think of when I think of bronze. But they can't help it. They don't know how to name stuff. Alright, where's there it is, my sharpener. I like this sharpener because it's got a lid, in case I'm not over a trash can. This may be the only thing I own by Wander Beauty. Let's see, who inspired this? You know Michelle Money? She doesn't post very often. She's one of those Utah chicks. Yeah, let's put some Well Beauty lip balm on. Anyway, the blonde that does videos with her likes this liner. I seriously do not. Bronzed brown is the color. Put it on my tie line too. I think they only use their channel to promote products now. You know what I mean? They used to do vlogs that were fun, but now they're just like an infomercial. Let's try this color. It's called Obsessed. Oh yeah. I don't know what happened today. I must not have felt like doing makeup. My lashes didn't look fantabulous yesterday, and it was because I didn't use a lash primer. So I'm trying to wipe some of this goop off of here. These little pieces that broke off when she double bleached my money piece months ago before quarantine, before we were in lockdown back in probably February or early March. I bought an Olaplex product yesterday. We'll do a talk about that when I've used it. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know anything. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's do a mascara. I'm going to use the Pat McGrath Labs today. It's called Fetish Eyes Mascara. I like this because it smells good. It smells like makeup. I don't know why I like things to smell like makeup. It makes it more fun to use, more funner to use. You know where I haven't been lately, speaking of fun, is the MAC counter. I love the MAC counter. always have fun music. The whole experience is fun. I should do that today, right? I should do that. Another pencil, another brush. I'm gonna take this one. This one's by Jaclyn Hill and it's straight across. 43. I'm gonna take Steady. Put it underneath. Maybe butterflies underneath that. Let's wet this brush. I'm still working on recovering this look. All right, this is butterflies on a wet brush, and it's not a metallic shadow. It's matte. Well, it could be satin. Let me see. It might be satin. It's got the slightest sheen. All right, let's do brows. I haven't done brows yet. Let's see if I can do a better job on my brows than I've been doing. Let's do the soap first. I'm gonna take my Sigma Brow Gel in clear, rub it around on my soap, run the soapy gel through my brows. I have a tiny toothbrush. I'm gonna go get that tiny toothbrush and see if it does a better job of my eyebrows. Hold on. Here we go. I got it at the orthodontist months ago when I was last there, before they started all this silliness. This last visit, this last appointment I had to cancel. I told them I'd reschedule when they quit the silliness. Yeah, I know, they can't help it. I don't think they could open, I don't know. Is it law or just a suggestion? I guess the health department could shut them down if they didn't make everybody follow the restrictions, right? This is a disposable toothbrush. I'm going to take my brow pencil. Somebody stole it. All right, so I'll take this one. This one's from BrowGal. And BrowGal Pencil has a sharpener on it. Isn't that super cool? That way your pencil can be super sharp time you use it. And the color is number 4, medium brown. I don't know where the Tom Ford one is. Like I said, somebody stole it. And like I said, I like to do these stand-up ones in the front. And I like to bring my brows in some because they've been tweezed out too far apart. And then I fill in the rest. And I like this line on the bottom to be crisp. Gives the illusion that I'm well groomed. Fill that in good. Put the tail back. I don't know where the tail went. Somebody stole those too. Okay. I'm going to go back in with my little toothbrush and brush those up. This might help get those going up better than what I've been using the past few days. Alright, let's fill in this little hole. Get these baby hairs in the front. Baby lashes. You know, that bronze brown that I just used may be very similar to the Teddy by MAC. I must have used something strong in my skincare last night that itches. I did not mean to. All right, which foundation I'm gonna use? See that was a little hawk, not a little hawk, a little falcon carrying a cicada that just flew up over the roof. Natasha Denona foundation, since it's right here. And since I have the Bobbi Brown face base on, I won't need any oil added to this foundation today. I did, however, add a little bit of the Tom Ford Traceless to the Natasha Denona, I think it's called X Plus, because it has fruit extract in it, fruit complex. And the reason I add the Tom Ford foundation to the Natasha Denona is because the Natasha Denona is too dark. My face is a good bit lighter today, other than the light Hourglass stick foundation, Vanish foundation I used, because night before, that's what that is. Night before last, I used a glycolic, I think it was some kind of acid toner thing. I'll put it right here. It's pretty active. Anyway, it brought my tan down a level or two, right? I'm not as disappointed in my eye look now as I was. I know, aren't you happy? Pat hates it when I'm sad. Isn't that funny? I don't know whether it's because he truly just cares for me that much and doesn't want me to be sad, or it's a rally killer for him. Or maybe I set a bad tone for the whole household when I'm sad. Yeah, I bet that's what happened, is I got that acid up too close to my eye and it kind of burnt it right there. But if you want to expose some new skin, that's a good way to do it. That particular one's pretty good. That's the first time I've ever had an issue. Usually it's a positive outcome. I just got to, like I said, just got too close to I bumped my lids a couple of times with mascara. I just got too close to my eye. Let's put some of the Bare Minerals Original Powder Foundation on. What under eye concealer shall we use today? Let's use this one. This one's by Bobbi Brown also. And it is called Warm Beige Creamy Concealer. I don't know why I let them talk me into this color. I'm sure that's what happened, is the counter girl said, you need this color. Because like I said, I always buy the lightest. All right, now I'm gonna take my Soft Blend Concealer in F64, and I'm gonna take the powder from the other side. There, that brightens it, right? Okay, I decided not to use the Bare Minerals yet at this juncture. All right, let's use it. Today we're going to use the Kevyn Aucoin Bronze and Contour Palette. I know, I haven't shown this in a while. It's been so long you didn't even know I had it. Okay, I'm using the bronzing color. It's called Desert Nights. Oh dear. Take it across my nose. I'm using the color Sculpt to go down here. So I used the Kevyn Aucoin bronzer and contour in the usual places. I think I'm going to use some of the Sculpt right up here in my old lady hairline. There. So that, oh, and I used some of the highlight, candlelight down the center of my nose and on the end of my nose. And I guess I could use some on my, under my brows as my underbrow highlight. There go the walkers. She's seriously walking in a neighborhood with a mask on. I bet it's a more challenging walk without oxygen. Okay, there we go. Blush. I'm going to use this kit. It's the Kevyn Aucoin. It's part of the same thing, Making Faces Beauty book, and this one's Chapter 2, Blush and Define. And it's got a peach and a pink, and I'm going to use both. And across my nose to make me look sunburnt. It has a recommendation to use these shadows between your eyelashes to make them look fuller. So I'm going to take a stiff brow brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills and see. That's nice. I have some tremendous drop down. It said pro tip, apply desired shade in between lash hairs for fuller looking lashes. Let's put a bunch of powder on that and see if we can sweep it away without. Nope. Just made a big black smudge. I don't have any makeup remover in here. Gotta make it white. This is exhausting. There've been so many do-overs in this makeup look. We'll take this side off too to make it even. Dry it. This is really annoying. This is enough to make you want to quit doing makeup altogether with. Because I've scrubbed under my eyes so much, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm going to have to go back to bed after this. I'm going to be exhausted. Where's my under eye concealer? There it is. Well, that was a mess. I'll know for now on. Next time next time I try that Kevyn Aucoin black stuff to go between my lashes, I do it before I do the foundation. It is black though, right? All right, now I'm going to take the Bare Minerals and set down here on my cheekbone. I'm going to take the blush and put it back. And then let's do a highlight. So Vicky was talking about Ofra the other day. Okay, never mind. She was talking about she had an Ofra palette that has everything included in it, and she could take it with her if she went out of town. And I told her beware because my highlight crumbles. It crumbled so much I ended up having to throw it away. So I was gonna, and I think it was Rodeo Drive that I had. This was a good one. This is Amrezi. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know whether you can get this one anymore or not. And this is my old highlight brush from Sigma, the high cheekbone. I'm going to see if I can come up with a different lip look that we haven't seen in a while. Let's do this. This is Stepping Out. It's a Dazzle Glass by MAC. And then I think I'm going to go back and line it just a little bit with some Suburbia by Pat McGrath. I'm going to divide these lashes out a bit and put one more coat of mascara. Let's curl the lashes. We're just going to do all the special steps today. I pinched my leg with a drawer. I don't know how I did that. Lash curler, not curlers. And one more coat of Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. Super black, super volumizing. Oh, it bumped everywhere. Thank you for joining me this evening. I had fun creating this look with you. I'm sorry to the viewer. I'll put your name right here. I'm sorry. I forgot which one of you wanted to know about my opinion on Hourglass. I don't have an opinion, and I guess I need to keep that in the back of my mind for the next time I'm feeling like buying some makeup. We have a great new store at our town center called Blue Mercury. I have not been in it but once, because soon after they opened we had the quarantine, and I just haven't gotten out much because it's just not fun anymore to go out and go shopping. But with that said, next time I'm out and I feel like spending some bucks, and I believe that Hourglass is on the high end, I'll take a look at their stuff a little more and see if there's something that interests me. But to answer your question,